What transpired on the day the MS Explorer, the first cruise ship to sink in the Antarctic, met its icy demise? The MS Explorer, a Liberian-registered cruise ship, was on a 19-day voyage named the Spirit of Shackleton. The ship, commissioned by Lars-Erik Lindblad and operated by various owners including Gap Adventures, had a history of incidents. The day of the incident was like any other until the ship made a fateful encounter. Sailing through the Bransfield Strait, the MS Explorer had a catastrophic collision. The ship struck an iceberg, a giant frozen monolith that loomed out of the Antarctic waters. The impact was severe, causing a gash in the hull, a wound from which the ship would not recover. The damage was done, and the MS Explorer was in a dire situation. In the chilling Antarctic waters, the MS Explorer was in distress, and time was of the essence. With a gash in its hull, the MS Explorer made a desperate mayday call, alerting the world to its peril. When the iceberg struck, it was as if the Antarctic Ocean itself had reached out to claim the ship. The Explorer was wounded, and in the frigid waters of the Bransfield Strait, the situation was dire. Yet even in the face of disaster, the crew did not falter. The mayday call, the international distress signal, rang out across the icy wilderness. It was picked up by the Swedish DPA Peter Berman, an experienced maritime professional, and the Chilean Navy, known for its expertise in sea rescue operations. The call to action was immediate, and the response swift. The rescue operation was a ballet of coordination and quick thinking. Time was of the essence, and every second counted. Under the guidance of Berman and the Chilean Navy, a plan was hatched. The Norwegian ship, the MS Nord-Norge, was in the vicinity and was quickly mobilized for the daring rescue operation. The Nord-Norge cut through the icy waters, racing against the clock to reach the stricken Explorer. As it arrived, it was a sight for sore eyes, a beacon of hope in the Antarctic's unforgiving landscape. The crew of the Nord-Norge worked tirelessly, battling against the elements to bring every passenger and crew member to safety. The conditions were challenging, the stakes were high, and yet they prevailed. The operation was a success. All passengers and crew were evacuated, plucked from the jaws of disaster, and delivered to the safety of the Nord-Norge. It was an effort that showcased the best of human grit and determination, the spirit of unity in the face of adversity. Against all odds, every soul aboard the MV Explorer was saved, a testament to the heroism and swift action of the rescuers. The Antarctic had thrown down the gauntlet, and humanity had answered the call. The sinking of the MS Explorer was a tragedy, but the rescue operation was a triumph of the human spirit. Despite the successful rescue operation, the MS Explorer was facing its inevitable end. The ship, with a gash in its hull from colliding with an iceberg, was in a losing battle against the frigid Antarctic waters. The damage was severe, and the ship was taking on water at an alarming rate. The situation was dire. The icy waters filled the MS Explorer, gradually pulling the once majestic vessel down. Hour by hour, the ship slowly sank into the depths of the Antarctic Ocean. It was a somber sight. The ship that had once been a beacon of adventure and exploration was now succumbing to the harsh realities of the Antarctic. Approximately 20 hours after the initial impact, the MS Explorer was completely submerged. The Antarctic Ocean had claimed the ship, leaving no trace of the vessel above the water's surface. The ship, once filled with the laughter and chatter of its passengers, was now silent, resting at the bottom of the ocean. As the sun rose on the Antarctic waters, the MS Explorer was no more, leaving behind only ripples of its tragic tale. The question that remained was, what led to this catastrophic event? The aftermath of the sinking of the MS Explorer was shrouded in a cloud of mystery and speculation. However, a thorough investigation was soon launched to uncover the truths hidden beneath the icy Antarctic waters. The findings were as chilling as the waters themselves. It was the decision to venture into the treacherous ice field that was pinpointed as the primary cause of the severe damage inflicted on the ship. A risk, it turns out, that was far from unprecedented. The MS Explorer had a history of incidents, including running aground and even previous encounters with icebergs, a pattern of perilous decisions and close brushes with disaster that, in hindsight, seemed to foreshadow the ship's final voyage. In the end, the icy Antarctic waters claimed the MS Explorer, but not a single life was lost. A chilling reminder of the power of nature and the resilience of mankind.